Hey, what up, welcome back, guys. It is finally here, guys. We have been waiting for about 4 years for the delivery of the first ever high fidelity A380 for flight sim. All flight sims, not just Microsoft flight sims. I'm not sure if everybody actually realizes that this is not just a big deal for Microsoft flight sim, but for history. History was made yesterday when Fly-by-Wire, a freeware group, made from scratch this legendary bird right here, the A380. Yes, you guys have probably seen it if you've been watching the streams in the last 24 hours. This is it. It's finally here. 4 years in the making or more, and it's dropped in alpha. There's still more to be changed, developed, added, improved. But honestly, in the state that it's in right now, it would be 100% worth whatever they wanted to charge for this. But it's free, completely free. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm looking at the A380 in my flight sim. This is a big deal. Tomsu, welcome to the stream. Diego, Eduardo, Element, Captain Wheel, Black Missile, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're doing a delivery flight, a ferry flight. We're jumping away from our Fighter Jet Friday for just a week really quick, you know what I mean, because we have been called as a contract pilot to do a ferry flight and deliver this slightly used Air France A380 to Paris Charles de Gaulle. So we're currently at Toulouse in the south of France, Lima Foxtrot Bravo Oscar, and we're headed up northbound for a short flight. It's a short flight for an A380. I know a lot of you guys are probably doing long hauls right now as we speak, and if you are, shout those out in the chat. Where are you flying? Are you flying it right now? Are you planning on flying it later? And where are you flying it to? I know we got some people out there doing 13-hour long hauls, 14-hour long hauls, 15-hour long hauls. I mean, it's an ultra long haul machine, so no surprise that the community are going long haul crazy. Not for me just yet. Today we're doing a nice short flight. We'll talk more about the whole long haul situation and ideas a little later. But yes, the A380 is here. It is a busy day. We're on Vatsim. Somebody early in the stream said that you know, why are we not doing a group flight? Well, here's the thing. Every stream like that I ever do is open invitation. So every flight that I do is a group flight. Same goes with like most flight simmers. You know what I mean? So if you want to join me, you could definitely join me. I have the route in the description, in the title. All that stuff is already there. Everything you need to join in is there. So if you want to fly with us, you can. If you can't, then as always, guys, I have a window seat just for you. We have a bit of a flight today, guys. Got some traffic. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take us to get off the ground here out of Toulouse. So to get started, I'm gonna hop in the cockpit and make it happen. We'll do a bit more of a look at some of the other stuff a little later. But again, you guys have probably already seen this since yesterday when it first got released. A lot of streamers have already covered this, so I'm not here trying to showcase it. I'm here now to enjoy it and enjoy the aircraft. But good to see you, Castillo. Thank you for joining us today, man, and welcome aboard. All right, we're in the flight deck of the A380. Can you believe it, guys? It's here. Can you believe it? It's freaking here. We have an A380 in the sim now. We have an A380 in the sim. Wow. The ultimate wide body. Let's go ahead and kill the music. It's been a good year. It's been a really good year for flight sim. We got the 777 this year, guys. Come on. The PMDG 777. We got the freighter coming out soon. Not sure when exactly, but it's supposed to be coming soon. We got the A380 now. What else did we get this year for big airliners? We got a Phoenix update. Not a big airliner, but it's a jet. All right, starting off up top. As you can see, we got external power there. We're going to hit our 4 batteries. Battery 1, essential bat, bat 2, and APU bat. And then we hit our external power. I'm not sure if you guys know this. For those who didn't read the checklist, you're supposed to do it 2, 3, 1, and 4 is actually the proper order for starting your external power. And you need all 4 to get all of your power on. All right, so we'll do our ADIRs, top left, nav, nav, and nav. I think everything else on the top is good. I like to hit the fuel pumps now. We'll do our crew supply though, and we'll do our ground control there for the recorder. We'll hit all of the fuel pumps. So many fuel pumps. It's all simulated though, which is cool. I am super proud of fly-by-wire. For those, most of you guys know this, but for those who don't know, me and XP72 have a podcast, and we've done multiple interviews with the fly-by-wire crew, and their passion truly like stands out. I hope it translates through the podcast, but also getting to talk with them over Discord. They're very passionate about what they do, and very, you know, as they should be. Alright, so master switch on. Look down here, we see that our AP flap is moving. Can we see that? Does the AP flap move? I got you light speed, I'll do that too. Where is APU flap in the A380? I don't see any flap. Maybe that's not animated. I thought it was up there. Maybe not. Oh well. Hey, flap's open. We'll do thank you light speed. Yeah, I always forget this. I'm not used to looking this far up. We got our NSS data avionics. That's set. That's good. I need to check if my Navigraph is linked. If I turn this on, it just says off. Let me check my Navigraph. We'll do that after we get the APU started. We'll do that after. Alright, APU start. Let's take a listen. Turn it up. There it is. Left side of the vertical stab. Gotcha. There it is, APU is fired up and avail. We'll hit the APU bleed on, and APU gens are all automatic. Nice, she's powering up. It's actually surprisingly a very easy aircraft to kind of get started. So you can see we already have our flight plan imported here. Let me go to my settings really quick, because last night I was doing some testing and had an issue where it would not connect to my Navigraph account. Is it realism? No, third party options. Wrong button. There it is. Yeah, so, but it's okay because I have my sim brief thing here. So we'll just not worry about that. We don't need it. Alright, cool. Alright, so APU's up. Let's go ahead and get everything else loaded. So this is more of a ferry flight, but we'll still take some special crew with us along the flight, some mechanics and, you know, Airbus employees and whatnot. So we'll still have a pretty full flight today, for free for all the people who are watching in stream. We're gonna have to do a little competition later on in the stream to see who is doing the longest long haul in the A380. All right, so we have everything basically set to instant, so we can kind of hurry through all this process. But here's all your maintenance, not maintenance. This is your ground page that shows you all of the seats and all of the passengers. So 422 passengers. Current is on the right and plan is on the left. We can hit this double arrow. That's gonna load our aircraft instantaneously. Nice. And then we go over to the fuel page, do the same thing over here. So we're gonna do that instant, hit the big blue button. And let me double check with SimBrief to make sure we have enough. Yeah, we only need 27.6 thousand kilos, and that is what we have, 27.7, that is perfect. All right, over to services, and when GSX does work, we could turn it on, why not? We're gonna be using it for pushback. So we'll go ahead and turn on request boarding. But I think we're gonna be done way before they're ready. But we'll hit ground power unit, open the cargo doors. And the cargo door actually does have the correct Airbus hydraulic sound when it opens up. What's up, Kenny? Oh look, A380 taking off. Emirates. That was literally me. When I worked on the ramp, every time I saw a plane fly overhead, I was like, ooh, a plane. It didn't matter how many days I worked there. It never got old watching planes take off and land around me. Yeah, Navigraph was struggling yesterday. And Navigraph is known for being a very stable platform. SimBrief, Navigraph, all that. But, you know, with the A380 coming out, I don't think they were expecting their servers to also get bogged down, right? I don't think they prepared at all. Yeah, A380s everywhere, man. You guys should have saw Dubai yesterday. It was nuts. Like, for all of you guys who flew in or out of Dubai last night, you guys are brave. You guys are brave. Very brave. All right, she's all connected up. I gotta say, I'm really happy that on day one of release, GSX is already working. A lot of aircraft come out and they don't think about that stuff. So I'm glad that there's no special GSX profile needed. It just works. It just works. So anyways, that bus right there on the left, that is our crew.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Headed to the aircraft. Again, today we are a bit of a special one-off flight. Today we've been called in by Airbus to fly in a special delivery to Air France. Which one are they going to take? Yeah, Dubai was nuts, man. It's still actually crazy right now. It's still crazy right now. Yeah. The 380 doesn't work for you? That's weird. It works for, like, everybody else. I would say if you're having issues, if it doesn't work at all for you, I would just delete it and reinstall it. That's the best option. I guess we're part of the crew we should walk in too, right? And we'll have a few flight attendants on the board with us, making sure all the galleys and stuff are good to go. All right, sweet. All right, let's go ahead and finish up with the startup. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm really excited today to fly this plane with you guys. TJ Turner, welcome to the stream. Try using the 4K version. Yeah, use the 4K. I don't recommend the 8K. You don't need it. 4K is more than enough. More than enough. Anyways, where were we? All right, flight plan. Let's go down here. And I'm gonna go to
We're
active.
on your time now.
I know, you're waiting for me. I'm being distracted right now. We'll go to, we're gonna do it the lazy way. We're gonna import our flight plan. We hit company flight plan request. The way for this to work, if you don't know, you have to have your sim brief connected in the EFB, right? You saw what we did earlier. We went over here to EFB, connected my sim brief account, and I made my flight plan over there. And when you do that, you can go over here to company, route plan request. Now it says receive. We'll click on that again. We'll hit insert. I love this little MCDU FMS thing, like this touchscreen thing. This is cool. This is cool. All right, so there it is. Our flight today. Flight number is Air France 116 Super. Super. Today we're Air France 116 Super, flying from Toulouse, France to Paris Charles de Gaulle. That's our alternate, and we'll be cruising at only 30,000 feet, only about an hour and 30 minutes block time. Cost next is 114, and we'll not worry about the winds right now. Let's go over to the IRS. That should be aligning on its own, in that it is. I think it's actually already done. I've been taking longer than I thought. Go to departure page. We go to runway. Actually, you know what? Let's get the ATIS. We're on Vatsim today. At least they were on a second ago. Yeah, Vatsim. ATIS is on 121.13. Let's see if I can figure out how to use the radio. I have not used the radio on Vatsim, so let's see if we can get tuned in. So I know we can type in 121.130. And then now how I get this over here? I click here? No, here? Clear message. I click here. Nope. And then here? Okay, so you click to the right and then to the left. That's kind of confusing. That's how it works. ATIS is not working, as it always is. That's not the aircraft's issue. So, information kilo is current. And it's expect ILS runway 14 right for arrival. Runway 14 right for departure. No, departure runway is 14 left and 14 right for A380. I like how it says, that's hilarious. In the ATIS, it says for the A380, 14 right. The SID is 7 Alpha, vacate left, Airbus industry right, something. Weather is 140 at 8 knots, Cavo K, and temperature is dew point 20, temperature 20, dew point 12, and QNH is 1012. Confirm on first CTC ATIS receive kilo. All right, let's go over to clearance delivery 121.705. 121.705, and I think we just click here. No, we click right first, and then we click left. That's confusing, but it works. Hopefully this... Is there anything else I gotta do to turn the radio on? I think it's working. I don't hear anybody at the moment, but it should be working. Is my push to talk working? Is my joystick plugged in? Yes, it is. Alright, let's check if I've actually activated my push to talk. Okay, apply, is okay. Alright. Click the black square. This one? Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's see if it works now. There it is. I can hear people. I can't understand them, but I can hear them. We are in France, so I gotta put my French ears on today.
Speedbird 29 Kilo. Really quiet. Say again, please.
Yeah, he was very quiet. Okay, it's not just me then. Good. Alright, so let's get prepared. We gotta ask for clearance and stuff like that.
Speedbird 29 Kilo, you're clear to Heathrow via the LACU 7 Alpha departure. Runway 14 right will be for you tonight.
Turn it down a little bit. So now we have the ATIS. We know that 14 right is the departure runway for A380s, so we will get that put in right here. So 14 right, SID. What SID did it say on the ATIS again? Let me check again. It had a specific SID that they have us flying. I don't know if that's in my flight plan. I'm doing the Fista 7 Alpha.
Speedbird 29 Kilo, correct. Call me back already.
And yeah, I think that's the right one. Yeah. Alright, so somebody was asking in chat, where am I parked? Great question. We are... Let's get some charts up. Charts. Where are the charts at?
Passenger's bus is coming.
Go to page. Third-party options. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to try linking, because again, Navigraph was broken yesterday. I'm going to take a picture of my phone. Yeah, so I can re-log in again. Yesterday it did not work for me. Even though the day before, not the day before, but earlier in the day it did work, and then later it didn't work. So let's see if it works. Call Tech Ops. Yeah, okay, it's working. Sweet. Alright, let's go back here. Go to our pin charts. And I'm just trying to show you guys where we are. So do from, which is LFBO. We're not at like a gate. We're next to the Airbus hangar. I thought this spot might be safe from getting spawned on top of. So we're at the south part of the airport. We're right here next to runway 32 left. So this is me. It's a little parking spot right here. And that's where we're parked at. So, for those who are wondering, that's where we are. Yes, sir. We are on Vatsim today. Deuce, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Jay Quinn's in the house. Risky, welcome to the stream. All right, so Fiska 7 Alpha. I love this touchscreen stuff. And transition is none. We'll hit import that. Now we can see our entire flight plan. We'll hit insert. That's good. And then for our arrival, we're really hoping that they don't change everything, but they might. The destination, LFPG, and what we're expecting at the moment is runway 09 left in Paris. Again, that could change. Approach 09 left ILS, and then our star is going to be the Keppa 9 Whiskey. I kind of wonder now, right? Like, now that we have the A380 from Fly-by-Wire, and, you know, it's pretty solid, right? It's a few things missing and not working, but it's really solid. It's better than many other aircraft that have released for pay at this state. Let me see what our transition is supposed to be here. For 9 left, the ILS. I think it's Banax. Yes, it is. Banax 7 Echo. There it is. And insert that. Alright, whole flight plan is done. That easy. Yes. Big shout out to what's his name? The guy who did the texture. Great work on that. Look at look at the COVID on the screens. Bringing back COVID in 2024. Look at that.
Orange 45 Bravo.
There's a lot more detail here than what you can even notice. And I'll talk more about that in a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and call for IFR clearance to Paris.
121 decimal 9 Orange 45 Bravo Hotel. Yes.
Where we park? I gotta announce my parking spot. Is this an actual spot? Can I announce this spot? What do you call this spot? Because in Europe they want you to say like your parking spot and stuff like that. Parking stands. Let me see if it's even on the chart. Is it on the chart? Taxi chart. There's only 2 parking stand coordinates, and that's for the other side of the airport. Huh. I'm just gonna say parked at Compass Base. I think this is a private area actually. Traffic inside private area managed by Vigi Airbus during work hours and outside blah blah blah. Traffic managed by ground outside Vigi working hours and during St. Martin apron. Bro, this chart is confusing. Stands are on Vatsim radar usually. Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause right here it says Compass Base. There's no parking over here. Like, I think this is a private area. If I go to parking stands right here, look at this.
Good afternoon, clearance delivery, Blagna clearance delivery.
It's not on this chart.
Stand Alpha 23.
Yeah, he has called his stand.
Request IFR clearance delivery to Frankfurt.
Emirates
Is there an A380 chart?
Very good day to you. You're really loud,
No.
but it doesn't matter.
We'll just say Compass Base. I don't know.
Departure. Runway 1 for right.
That's what we'll say.
Correction. Runway 1 for left will be for you. Initial climb flight level 70 and squawk 1000.
Oh yeah. Oh, wrong one. Arc. One of my favorite features of this aircraft is this right here. The airport map.
Runway 1 for left. Initial flight level 70, squawk 1000. Emirates 972.
Even on this map, it doesn't show
Emirates
anything.
972, correct. Call me back when ready.
Oh, that's so cool though.
Lufthansa 99 Uniform, repeat copy, far to Frankfurt, aircraft.
So, that's where we are. I'm just gonna call Compass Base. That's what I'm gonna say.
66 uniform, Blagnac delivery. Yep, got your flight plan now. You are cleared to Frankfurt via the 57 Alpha departure. Runway 1 for left.
Departure.
For you, initial climb flight level 70 and squawk.
I love French. Is it laggy for me? It is not laggy. Nope. And yes, the A380 is out. If you're just finding out, then it's available right now.
Destination 57 Alpha departure out of runway 1 for left. Initial climb level 70, squawk 1000.
It's a helipad? No, it's not. This is not a helipad, bro.
Lufthansa 66 uniform.
This is not a
correct.
helipad.
Call me back when ready.
Look at it. This spot is built for A380. Look how large it is. Alright, while we're waiting for ATC to slow down, check out the traffic. There is so many people. Not as bad as
Delivery, flight wire 442,
Dubai.
information, kilo, radio check.
And then over there we got A380s. There's a Ryanair. What are you doing out here?
Sorry, didn't get the
Oh, there's an A330. What are you doing out here?
flight by way of 442.
Lufthansa A380
yep,
just pushed back. I think it's actually slowed down. When I first got in here, it was much busier. So good for us. We can get out of here. All right, let's call them up. We are Air France 116, and we're going to Paris from Compass Base. Toulouse, clearance Air France 116, IFR to Paris at the Compass Base with the weather. Kilo.
Air France 166, Blagnac delivery, good day. You're cleared to Paris Charles de Gaulle via the 507 Alpha departure, runway 14 right, correction, disregard. You are cleared to Paris Charles de Gaulle via the 507 Alpha departure, runway 14 right, will be for you tonight. Initial climb, flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Go to Paris via the Fist Alpha 7 departure, 14 right, cleared to 70 and squawk 1000, Air France 16.
Air France 166, correct, call me back when ready.
Sweet! I forget how easy the clearances are out here. Alright, he gave us exactly what we wanted. We're basically ready to go. So AP's already on. Let's go get the doors shut and we get out of here. So we go over here to our services panel.
Ground on 121.9,
Which is here. Yep. Get our doors shut. Since we're on the APU, we can turn off the external power. So first we'll unconnect them here. There we go, and we'll undo the ground power like that. The doors should all get shut, and we are just about ready for pushback, guys. Beacon light can come on, seatbelt signs on.
For the Blagnac delivery, you are
I believe
to Barcelona via the
all the GSX stuff is done.
Runway for you.
I don't know how they're gonna push us back from this spot. We'll request nose left till right.
Locking gear.
He gave us clearance up to 7,000 feet.
Clear to Barcelona, smiled by the Redu 7 Alpha departure.
Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and
Turn that
1
down a little
minute.
bit.
Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down.
Alright, so there's a few more things we gotta do before we push. And that is our performance. So let's go back to our flight plan. Flight plan is done. Go to fuel and load. We'll also go over here to our payload page. And it looks like our zero fuel weight is 35.1. I mean nose left till right. Yep.
Release parking brakes.
So I like one of the reasons why I like this is because it has keyboard. So 35.1 I think is what it was, right? Right. Yeah, 35.1. Actually, hold on. That's the CG. CG is 35.1. And the zero fuel weight is actually going to be 343.9.
Release parking brakes.
343.9. There we go. Our block fuel conveniently placed right here. Fuel on board 27.7. This is all in kilos. 27.7. Good to go. What else we got? Zero fuel weight, fuel planning, taxi, trip, passenger number 422, cost index, no jettison. All looks good. Hit return. Format error. What is the issue? Oh, clear that. I think that's from earlier. Hit return. In it. That was departure nav aids are all good. Return again. And fuel load takeoff performance. So to get this, this was kind of a curve for me. I was not expecting to have to do this, but you have to go to SimBrief and go to the performance and tools page on the left of the screen, and there you can actually import your current flight plan you've made with SimBrief, which is what I'm doing right now on the other screen. And there is where I can calculate my V speeds. I actually never knew that page existed on SimBrief until yesterday, learning the fly-by-wire. So very happy we have that page and that information, because you know we are not about that life of manually calculating our takeoff speeds. But 132 is going to be V1, 142 VR, and then 149 is going to be V2. Nice. And then this is the other thing that kind of tripped me up, was a THS. So from what I'm told, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong. What do you put here? I was told you put the zero fuel weight CG there, which would be 35.1. Is that correct, or is something else supposed to go there? Right now, that's what I'm going to put, because it worked for me last time. 34.1, I think is what I said. Right, Tom? So I've never used that page before. Didn't even know it existed. I said 35.1. 35.
Release parking brakes.
Trim on your PFD in purple. THS is on the PFD. So I'm supposed to put this guy here. Yeah, I'm aware of this. So do I use this number or this number? The 36.0 or the 42.7? What's up, Murph? That's what THS is. That's trim value in purple. So 36.0 is what I need to put. All right, thank you guys. See, you guys help me fill in the gaps. There was like no documentation on this. 0. 36.0. Nice. All right, so somebody in chat was asking about how do you get the V speed. So on SimBrief, I can't show this on screen right now, but on SimBrief, after or actually even before, on the left side, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna show it on screen. Hold on. I want to be helpful, and I'm not in a hurry. We have a short flight today, and I know that I had trouble finding this myself. So for anyone who has not found it already, which seems to be one guy in chat so far, I'm gonna show. I gotta move some things off my screen. Hold on. Hold on, feller. All right, so I'm gonna hit. All right, so now we're looking at my desktop, and if I bring SimBrief over, this is SimBrief. You guys seeing this on the stream? This is SimBrief. Make sure you guys can see that. Yep. So usually I'm on the view my flight plan page. So I've generated my OFP, my flight plan through SimBrief. I've done generate OFP, blah, blah, blah. I pre-filed my flight plan on the network, all that. On the left side of your screen, it says performance and tools. You click on that, and then you can actually, at the very top of the screen, hit populate from last flight. That will import all of your flight plan from your previous flight that you've generated, which has been the current flight. And then here, you just hit calculate, and on the right side, it gives you all your takeoff distances, temperatures, blah, blah, blah. Your V-speeds are right there. So that's how you got it. So for those who don't know, now you know. Back to live. Hopefully that was helpful to you, my friend. Hopefully that was helpful to you. That was just for you. All right, I know. Hold on. Let me get my screen resituated. A330. Yes, there you go, Diego. I think it's also up there. Actually, I didn't even notice it up there. Is it up there too? It is! Oh, snap! Bro, I'm finding out things about SimBrief that I never knew. I never paid attention to the takeoff and landing performance button on the top of the flight plan page. I only ever press import into charts and pre-file on network or edit. That's all I press. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. All right, so we've got our V speeds in here. Thank you guys for the help for getting my THS, which is 36.0. We'll take off with the packs on, and CIS is going to be off. Everything else looks good on this page. Our cruise altitude is 30,000 feet for today. Let's go through here and make sure everything else is good. So init page checked and good. Fuel and load checked and good. And our perf page checked and good. I'm gonna leave my perf up on the right side actually. Let me go over here. Perf. And so on the left side, so I'm gonna put my flight plan. Click on FMS. We're gonna serve. And then he says squawk 1000. We'll click right here, type in 1000. Enter. There we go. We'll hit auto on the transponder and we'll hit TARA right there. Nice. Everything else is on by default. We are good to go. Back to FMS1 and we'll put this on our flight plan. Nice. All right, guys. I believe we're ready for push and start. So we need to call up and get permission. So one thing I noticed in the A320 and like every other Airbus, these are supposed to dash out. Oh, I hit flight director. Now it dashes out. Is there another button I need to press for this to dash out? Because it's supposed to dash out and it hasn't dashed out. What's the weather again? Weather in here is 1021. A ground crew's like, bro, release your freaking parking brakes so we can get out of here. I'm like, hold on, man, I'm not done. I can try clicking up speed. I did it. I don't know if it did it. Okay, yeah, I did it. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, let's go ahead and call for push. Doors should all be shut. Yep, doors are shut. Look at that wing view. Look at that wing view. All right. Are we, I'm on ground? Who am I talking to right now? I think we're still on clearance. Yeah, we are. So we need to go over to 1 to 1.9. 1, 2,
Clearance November 405, go full
930.
November 4.
Alright, over the ground. Tulu, ground, bonjour. Air France 116, ready for push and start from the compass area.
All aboard!
Air France 116 Super, hello, finding in Air France. Push spot is approved, facing east, QNH 1021.
Alright, QNH 1021 and pushing back, facing east, approved, Air France 116. Alright, let's get out of here. Brakes release.
Ground, November 405, go full tilt on the southeast ramp, ready to taxi.
I really feel like I'm forgetting something. Am I?
November Golf Hotel.
Check. I didn't do a walk around. Here we go. We're pushing. We're pushing. Shit.
Cool, go check for 10, then turn right onto the top.
That's Element on the comms. What up, man? How do you get the taxiways and stuff on the display? I'll show you when I get back in the aircraft. We start the engine. It's really easy. The first major requirement is to make sure your Navigraph account is connected to the A380. So link your account first, and then you can follow what I show you. Yeah, buddy. Got our British Airways A380 in the background, also pushing back. Does the taxi camera work? No, it does not. I have my own belly taxi cam that I made, but it does not work. It does look good, Data. It looks really good, man. Fly-by-wire did an amazing job. Look at the detail. Now, some of this is thanks to the livery designer, all those smudges and stuff like that. But very nice. As a whole, we're probably gonna have a sunset arrival into Paris. Oh, look at that view.
200 kilo. Correction speed or 200 kilo? And perfect, secure 200 kilo, taxi via Sierra, left on Whiskey. Hold short runway 14 right on Sierra 10.
Oh man. Oh man. I don't think it'll work if you don't have Navigraph. I think you have to have Navigraph.
Now we can push and start facing north, QNH 1021.
You're at the gate with a small tug and it's bothering you. They use fairly, I mean, not small. Oh, what the heck? I forgot we had the safety briefing. À l'avant. Alright, we'll turn them down so we can enjoy the engine start. Got it starting off with engine 1 and 2. Actually, brake set, clear disconnect, show us pin. Alright, so the ignition switch is on the top. It still works with the TCA. We'll put that into ignition start. That's good to go. Beacon light is on. And starting engine 1 and 2. Let's take a listen.
L'emplacement de votre gilet de sauvetage est indiqué sur une étiquette devant vous.
The location of your life jacket is clearly marked by a sign in front of you.
Passez la tête dans l'encolure. Attachez et serrez les sangles.
Place it over your head and pull the straps tightly around your waist.
Une fois à l'extérieur de l'avion, gonflez votre gilet en tirant sur la poignée rouge.
Tow track disconnected, bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
En cas de dépressurisation, un
Shout out to Boris
sera automatiquement devant vous.
with the sounds.
Your oxygen mask will automatically drop down in front of you.
Prenez votre masque, puis placez-le sur votre visage.
Take your mask and place it over your nose.
Yeah, flap sounds coming soon.
Une fois votre masque ajusté,
Where you parked at, Element? Where'd you park?
Make sure you're all
Alright, that's 1 and 2. I actually thought it was going to be louder than that for some reason. But we'll do this from the outside view on engine 3 and 4. So starting 3 and 4. I turn the Vatsim down? All I hear is Vatsim. Very smooth animations. Yeah, I think I missed it. I had to disconnect from Vatsim to actually get the sound. What's up, Yog Yog? I got an RTX 4090, Intel i9 13900K, and 64 gigs of RAM. Alright, we reconnected to Vatsim again. Yeah, it wasn't that loud, but the A380 isn't really, honestly, characteristically a very loud. Like the whole point of the A380, you know what I mean, is for it to be like quiet and efficient, sorta. So, yeah. All right, engines are up. Let's go ahead and set our ignition back to norm. Oh, I gotta do it over here. I think it's all good. Seatbelt sounds are on. They're doing the safety briefing in the back. What am I missing now? I feel like I need to. Okay, auto. We'll do speed brakes armed. And you ready for the flaps? Flaps 1. It sounds like the intro to the United safety briefing. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this traffic sounds are from Vatsim. I don't have AI traffic turned on right now. There's enough people here that I don't need that. Okay, flaps are down, engines on, MCP set up and good. Let's get our auto brake set to take off. And we also need to go ahead and set our trim, so it needs to be 36.0. I don't have a switch for it on my joystick, so I'm just going to go to the flight control page here, and I'm going to press on the pitch trim myself manually and just watch it until it gets around the correct range. There's 40.0 and we'll do for 36. I know. Yeah, moving a flap does sound like a horror movie or the United intro. 39. I think we went. Whoa, we went way past it. Matter of fact, what is it doing? It's going. And there's traffic behind us, so we can't take forever. Let's try it again. Oh, you're in a CJ4 element? On the southeast ramp. Okay, I think that's the opposite side of us, right? We're on the southwest. I'm trying to change this. I definitely need to map a trim switch to my Airbus. We don't normally have to set a trim manually in the Airbus. Alright, one more click. One more click. One more click. One more click. Nope, a little bit more. I passed it. Come on. November 405 Golf Hotel. Alright, sweet. I'll listen out for your call sign. Come on. I went the wrong way. There, that's close enough. No, okay. I'm a perfectionist. I gotta get it exactly. We're so close. 36.1. Come on. One more. There it is. Alright, we're on the money. Alright, cool. What's next? Flight control check? Let's do it. Full right. Center. Left. Center. Up. Down. Sweet. Rudder pedals. Left. And right. Or rudder trim is set to 0. Take a look from the outside. Oh yeah, look at those. Look at those massive flaps. Wow. All right. Let's taxi.
12905 for 4050.
Before they go to sleep. We're on ground, 121.9er. We're taking 14 right. I got my chart up. We have this chart as well, which will be a bit helpful to us. We are currently sitting on, looks like taxiway Sierra 20. If we want, we could also have this chart as backup. So we go here. Yep, so we're at Sierra 20. That's after taxi. And we have Kilo. Justin, I have a 40, I think it's a 42-inch 4K monitor, or a 4K TV screen as a monitor that I'm using for my gaming setup. So it looks amazing. But it's only 60 hertz. It's not a crazy 120. I don't want to pay the extra money for that. To lose ground, Air France 116 ready to taxi with Kilo. We're at Sierra 20.
Air France 116, call you back, break, Lufthansa 9er Tango Delta, contact Toulouse approach on 129er 305, good day.
129er 305, Lufthansa Tango Delta, thank you, have a good night.
How do you have charts on the MFD for it's not available? You have to have Navigraph. You have to have Navigraph, a subscription to Navigraph, which is where I get all my charts from. Once you link your Navigraph account to the Airbus A380, you can now get the ground charts here in the center screen. And also these charts too. There's other ways to get charts. You don't have to buy charts to have charts in the sim in general, but the way that they set up this particular aircraft, that is what is needed to make it work. What's interesting though is in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, something similar to this is going to be default in basically almost all the aircraft. Not exactly like this. This is a bit better than what 24 is going to be releasing with, but it's going to be a similar map like this on the middle screen. Yeah, the accents out here are definitely thick, bro, for sure. Thank you so much for the sub, Michael Valentine. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing well. What rudder pedals am I using? I'm using the Thrustmaster TPRs, the very heavy-duty metal ones that they got. Yes, this default 787 also has the map. It is a bit busy. Let's take a look at the Volanta map. It shouldn't be too bad. It was busier earlier. This is probably the only ATC we're going to get today.
3823, go straight ahead on Bikini.
Earlier we had Center online. Looks like they've gotten off. So we just have approach and ground right now. We're talking to a ground right now. And then London, as you guys know, is popping, right? Very popular place to watch the Speedbird A380 fly in. So that's crazy. Munich, you know, Lufthansa Ops, super busy. All the big Dubai, like all the big A380 hubs are all like really busy right now. Dubai, obviously.
Thank you.
Wow. I'm gonna show you guys the Volanta map in a little bit. Holy crap, there's a lot of people. I wish I could see a number, an actual hard number of how many people are actually online right now. Even Sydney, Australia is pretty busy right now too. So yeah, I'm telling you guys, it's gonna be a pretty crazy weekend on Vatsim for A380 flying. I know a lot of you guys doing long hauls overnight or over the weekend, and so you're definitely gonna get some traffic. LA is popping right now. It's not too busy in LA, but it's busy. A lot of the European traffic's flying from London to like JFK, and so JFK is pretty packed too. Across the pond hops. Is CP DLC with Hoppy integrated? Yes, but I have not signed into it. I don't really need it right now.
You are number 1 for pushback. Roger, thank you.
2,882 people flying the A380 right now. 2,000 882 people flying A380s right now. Is that just on Vatsim, or is that like all A380s, period? I feel like that number seems low to me. God, that's loud. You said there's a way for me to turn down the audio of... You can turn down the mic, but you can't turn down the aircraft volume, which I wish I had control over. They're always way too loud. G. Cook, how do you do pushback? You know all your doors open on the plane using the pushback? Have on the flow, apparently there's a bug. I had to close my doors myself. I thought they were closing their own, but I had to close them myself manually in the EFB. In here. Once you do that, it works fine. I'm using GSX for pushback. There's also, for backup, you have this pushback tool, which is really good actually. So you can use that one too. Make sure your doors are shut. Yes, I would love to know how to lower the traffic volume. Alright, so he's already left. Oh, EasyJet, A320 taking off. Ryanair is still there. But I want the sim sound. I just don't want the Vatsim traffic sound. Or I want the sound, I just don't want it loud. So if I turn the sim sound, I lose everything in the sim, like my own aircraft. I want to hear my own plane. Oh, we've got to turn AP bleed off. AP coming off. Alright, that's good. Still waiting for taxi clearance, man. You keep getting TCAS and standby alert, but can't find where the setting is. Any clue? He might have forgot about me. Let's check in. Toulouse, ground, Air France 116, checking in. Hey, they're human. They do forget about you from time to time.
Good night. Emirates 1 Alpha Super, contact approach 129-305, good day.
We also got stepped on.
And same for you, Lufthansa 8 Tango Foxtrot Super after passing 08.
You're getting a TCAS standby. So, who was asking that? Diego, double check here. Click on in your FMS, where it says FMS 1. Click that, go to serve. And then right here is where all your transponder and TCAS settings are. By default, it's not going to be on. So make sure you put this on auto and put it in TARA. And that's it. That should fix your problem. Toulouse, Air France 116.
France 116, hold position.
Alright. Hold position, Air France 116. Alright, so...
EC 61 Yankee Hotel, hello, to Toulouse, taxi left on Papa, right on Tango 60, office band, uniform 22.
Is it really like this? Like, why is all this space here? Is that really how it is? What's up, Nate? Today we're just flying to Paris, man. I'm actually even more thankful I'm doing a short flight, because the worst thing, one thing I hate is if I'm doing a long flight, like, you know, like a long haul or like, you know, anything beyond 3 hours, and I gotta wait on the ground for like an hour, like, that adds so much time to the end of your entire session. I mean, it's not uncommon to be cleared for pushback and not taxi. It's not
November
uncommon.
Alpha 442, you were number 2 for pushback, hold position.
Unmarked 737. All the traffic you see on screen, guys, are real people. I don't have any AI turned on. Wait, did they change runways? I think they changed runways. They're taxiing over here now. Yeah, Dubai is nuts, bro.
And Alpine 3823, you can cross runway 32 left.
I wish I could get Volanta on this guy, on my EFB. That'd be cool.
Cross runway 32 left, hold short, Mike 2, or Alpine 3823.
Hey, well, while we're waiting,
let's
take a look at the craziness going on the Vatsim multiplayer ATC network.
And now Air France 116 Super, you can taxi left on 030, left on Whiskey for holding point Sierra 10, runway 314 right.
Ah, I missed all that. I'm sorry, repeat that one more time for Air France 116.
Sierra 30, left on Whiskey for holding point Sierra 10, runway 14 right.
Copy, over to 14 right via Sierra 30, left on Whiskey, then holding point Sierra 10 for 14 right, Air France 116, thank you. Alright, let's go.
And ground, November 405, Gulf Hotel. We just aborted takeoff, runway 14 left. We're at November 4, we'd like to taxi back to 14 left if possible.
What happened?
Taxi left on Papa, hold short, runway 14 left on November 8.
Left on Papa, turn back to,
Alright, we're on Sierra 20, there's Sierra 30, left this is Whiskey. Take Whiskey all the way down to S10. He's giving us an intersection departure. Interesting. Alright, let's go. Brakes release. Taxi lights on. And I think the reason why is because that traffic is right there. That's good. Alright, now the next challenge with the A380 is taxiing. I think it's actually harder to taxi this plane than it is to fly it. Alright, we're going to put in some differential throttle, so we'll put the right throttle in and some left tiller. I'm using the twist stick on my TCA Thrustmaster joystick for my nose tiller.
And left on Papa, brake, Air France 90420, cross runway 32 left, and cross runway 32 right, taxi left on Papa.
Taxiing runway 32 left,
left engine red line.
Left on Papa, Air France.
Oh man. What are you flying? Yeah, it's gotta get used to this massive machine we're taxiing here. So take Sierra 30, and it should be a left right here on Whiskey. This airport, by the way, is by Flight Beam.
Lufthansa 90920 Super, push and start is approved, facing south, QNH 1021.
Right, should be a left right here.
Push and start approved, facing south, QNH 1021.
That's the runway.
Lufthansa 90920.
And we'll swing it really wide.
Air France 6062, you were number 3 for pushback, hold position.
It's like pulling an oversized load in American Truck Sim. That's how I think of it.
062, we're already on the taxiway, sir. We're about to request taxi.
Yeah, I told you were number 3 for pushback.
How did you set the BTV on TCA? I didn't.
November Golf Hotel, approach is closing, departure in Unicom 122 destination.
I have not set up the brake to vacate. I don't know how to use it, to be honest with you. I'm actually hoping to learn from XP. I know he figured it out yesterday in his stream.
Okay.
Or, if you guys know, you can teach me as well. We can figure it out during flight.
And Alpine 3823, taxi right on Tango 40 for stand Foxtrot 40.
Oh, look at the engine shake!
Right, Tango 40, stand perfect again, and on the
Bro, that is dope. Alright, hold on, we got a plane taking off on the right. Emirates A380. I'm actually looking forward to, because like right now, everybody is flying A380s. But what I'm actually looking forward to is, you know, when a hype dies down. Ah! What happened? I can't get back to my plane. I think it froze. Okay.
Right on Tango 50
that was scary.
Echo 50.
That was scary. I was trying to do a drone count.
For Echo 50.
Anyways, as I was saying, I'm looking forward to when the hype dies down from the A380, and we start seeing it a bit more naturally. You know what I mean? Like when everybody's flying what they normally fly, but then you see a few A380s sprinkled here and there, and you know, when you see an A380, that person's probably doing a 14-hour flight. You know what I mean?
On Whiskey, holding point Sierra 10, runway 14 right.
All aboard!
Sierra 10, runway 14 right, taxi by Whiskey, Air France 060.
We're currently flying out of Toulouse, France, LFBO.
Zulu, Sierra, and left on Whiskey for holding point Sierra 8.
Yeah, FBW did a really good job on this. They did. We're gonna have an A380 passing by from left to right on your screen here in just a second. Wait for it. There he is, Lufthansa.
Taxi via Zulu, Sierra, and then Sierra 8 for 1 for right.
Yeah, the best part about all this is that we get it for free. They could have easily charged. I mean, like back in the day, back like when P3D was the thing and X-Plane was the only thing, they would have charged about $80 for this in its current state.
Yeah, we gotta change that for you.
As an early access. Alright, we're supposed to be taking Era 10, which is the next taxiway, not this one, but the next one. And then it'll probably pass us over to approach. Let's go ahead and pre-select that. That's going to be on 129.305. Go down here, and we'll do 129.
Air France 16, no further GC online, departure unit on 122 destination, good day.
305. That's me. Sorry, was that for Air France 116?
Affirm, Unicom.
Over to Unicom, Air France 116. Well, no more ATC.
212, pushing status approved, facing southwest.
You guys know what that means.
1.1, pushing status approved, facing southwest.
Yeah, they definitely deserve it. I would definitely recommend donating to
And
Flywire.
Winghill 584, pushing status approved, facing north, Canadian 1021.
1021, pushing status approved.
Alright, switching over to tower. 18.1. And start. We gotta go right here.
Tower, good afternoon, Tomjet 736.
Zoom doesn't work for you?
114 right.
It should.
Tomjet 736, Toulouse, Blagnac Tower, wind
Right, Aerosoft. Watch and learn Aerosoft. Definitely, I think all companies can learn from Fly-by-Wire. We'll talk more about that a little bit. Hot board out in the flight. Alright, so let's make sure my flight plan is good. I think it is. Yes, it is.
Vision Jet 5 Whiskey.
Alright, let's go. Toulouse Tower, Air France 116 Super. Ready for departure, runway 14 right. Get here.
Imitate 116 Blagnac Tower, runway 14 right, winds 135 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. 14 right, Air France 116. Alright, let's go. Lights on. Yes, we switched to say intentions AI, and they picked me up at tower. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, let's get the sounds back up for takeoff. Let's go. Oh, somebody's landing. Hold on. What's up, Infinite Game? Welcome to the stream. That Lufthansa? Yep. A321 Neo? No, regular 321. Is it butter? Is it butter? It's butter.
Lufthansa 941, contact departure on 124.975.
Let's go. It's snowing in Helsinki? Oh, I'm so excited for winter. I really am.
Skyhawk November 8134 Quebec. Blagnac
I love winter flight simming. My favorite time of year to flight sim. Alright, don't forget to go wide, Blue. Oh, she's a big girl. Notice how the main gear also turns.
No, Easy 617 is looking to get the transition altitude from you, please. Thank you, Easy.
Yeah, not sure if you guys noticed that. Alright, there we go.
Easy 617, you're welcome.
Let's get a chat. Takeoff config, it should be good. It is. Alright, I don't normally do this, but we're going to be a bit fancy with it. And we're going to take off from the wing view. I want to see the wing flicks. Alright, it's all good. Yeah, buddy. speed's live, 100 knots. Positive rate. Flaps up. And a freeze. Alright. Green light. Alright, we are maybe passing 3,000 feet. Lever climb. Alright, for the most part, straight out departure. Still flying by hand. Alright, watch that speed. Pitch up for 250 knots. Oh yeah. Sunset arrival into Paris incoming. I'm looking forward to that. At Q&H standard.
Monitor vertical speed.
Why is it?
Descend.
Alright, 30,000 feet set. Throttle climb activated. Let's go outside. The A380 chat. I know that E75. There's our right turn. Bring the sounds down a little bit. Has a tiny little underlying growl. Not sure if you can hear that on the stream, but I heard it in my headphones. Pretty good for an alpha. Pretty good for an alpha. I personally don't have any issues with the wing flex. But hey, feedback is always good. Yeah, I love this wing view. This is actually from the upper deck. We'll take a look at the cabin a bit more a little later, but this is my upper deck cam. The left wing is my lower deck cam. How did I get the Air France safety video? I downloaded it from YouTube. That's how I got it. I downloaded it from YouTube. I converted it to a WAV file, the audio, and I imported it into PackX, and that's how I got the Air France safety video during our pushback. What are my TCA Sci6 sensitivity settings? I have not changed anything. I don't believe in changing my sensitivity settings. I believe that developers should make it work correctly with default settings. I may be wrong about that, but I don't have any custom profiles on any of my flight controls. None of them. If it flies like crap by default, then it flies like crap. I don't have time to make custom profiles for every plane I fly. I fly too many planes. Flight is only, now that we're in the air, only an hour to go. About an hour and a half plus the taxi and all that stuff, but hour in air. But man, I love this view right here. Love this view. Yeah, I saw you, Element, taking off on the parallel when we took off. That was nice. You're in a citation, what's it called? One of the citations you're flying. No, it's not part of the E75. Yeah, in real life, in Paris right now, the sun is already set. I noticed that before we started the stream. I was like, you know what? It's going to be dark sooner than I would like it to be. So I pushed back the time like about 2 hours. So we should still get a nice sunset. It might set before we get there. I'm not sure, but hopefully it'll stay up before we get there. Yes, Jeffrey, this is the fly-by-wire A380. There's the sun. I believe those mountains behind us are the mountains that go into Spain. I love flying into those mountains. Yeah, Jacob, I got you. I can give you a tour when we go to cruise. Won't take us long. This thing is this thing is so, like, we're at 27,000 feet already. There is some issues with performance. Like, the performance is a little OP, I think, even though we're fairly light, not a lot of fuel, very short flight. But I believe that the engine mapping is a little OP right now, so that's something they gotta fix as they go through the alpha period of the development. But aircraft is flyable, not perfect, but flyable. Couldn't unarm our, there we go. And she's following the flight plan beautifully. We'll fly right back over Toulouse at our cruise level of 30,000 feet already. That was quick. That was quick. Go to controls, no, serve, FMS, flight plan. We'll monitor that. Looks good, no discontinuities. And we're in cruise already. Showing us an hour to Paris. Sweet. Did you know you have an integrated checklist? Are you talking about this one? About this one? If you're talking, sorry, if you're talking about this one, I don't really like this checklist. It doesn't give you any information. Wait, click the CL button under the throttle. Okay. I have a feeling that Bob is about to blow my mind. Where is that CL button under the throttle? Oh, right there. No freaking way. No wonder there's all that freaking empty black space right there. Can I click on this? Okay, it's not touchscreen. Okay, that's cool. It looks like the same checklist, right? The same one I was just looking at on the EFB. How do I manipulate this button? Yep, that's the one. Alright, so this is gonna be a challenge to manipulate that while looking at it. I gotta like move the camera down here. Yeah. There it is. And then is the check. Yeah, so it looks like it's the same. It's the same checklist we have in here. I wish it was more detailed. Maybe that's the way it is. But yeah, there it is. That's pretty cool. I was really wondering, like, why is this so empty? But now it makes sense. I think the camera shows up right there too, doesn't it? Alright, we keep the lights off. Wing lights off, taxi lights off, land lights off. Leaving the strobe lights and nav lights on, seatbelt signs off. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at our cruise level of 30,000 feet. On our way to Paris. That's pretty cool. Yeah, camera's not integrated. We got this one for now. I could like move the camera up. Wait, there's a plane underneath us. I think he's going ahead. One thing I also noticed is that there is no contrail, which is surprising because I thought that was like a default thing, but there's no contrail at the back of the aircraft. What's up, Bird Guy Official? Welcome to the stream, man. Alan Conception. I'm using the RTX 4090 graphics card. The 4090. Wait, is that the camera box? Where is the camera on the A380? I've never been on one. Is it that box right there? Let me see. I'm gonna try to move the camera to the box. Contrast dependent on air pressure and altitude. Above Africa sometimes, also no contrast. Is this the box? This can't be the box because I can't see anything. This is definitely not it. It's on top of the... That's what I thought, behind the stabilizer. Alright. Look at it, you can actually see, that's Element flying ahead of us. You can see his contrast. He's turning at the waypoint. We should be turning soon too. I'm gonna try to create us a camera view. I'm trying to think if I have any extra buttons for it. I don't think I do. Making our way back to the tail, the long, large aircraft. My cruise speed's like Mach 0.82, I think is what it should be. We'll check when we get back inside. The vertical stabilizer on this thing is massive. Wait, is that it right there? Is that the box? That's gotta be it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Bro, they modeled everything, man. They modeled everything. That's the box. Yep, we found it. We found it. That's cool. I definitely feel like I gotta save this now. Should I? Chat, what do you think? Should I save this view? It's gonna have. We have to sacrifice this view for another view. I gotta get rid of the belly camera if I save this. If I save this view. All right, I'm saving it. You guys are saying yes. What was that? What's that noise? Is that the lavatory? Oh crap, I didn't save it. I thought I saved it. Did I put it somewhere else? I got that view, I got that view, I got that view, I got that view, and I got that view, and then I got this view. So we'll just resave it. No, if I overwrite the gear view, it's gone. It's okay. I'll save it. I feel like I have to save it. You know, it's like it's authentic to the A380. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I think it's actually even a better view for a cruise too. Man, what are we missing now, chat? What are we missing in Flight Sim? We got an A380. We got a 777. I know we need an A350. That's probably the next best one. 757, yes. Yes, yes, we need a 757.
Charlie Delta Bravo. Say again your last transmission.
No, I don't need the wheel cam for taxi. This camera's actually better for taxi. Much better. Alright, there's the angle. We'll zoom it out. And then... What's happening when I press that button combination? You hear that? What the heck is that? I like this camera view though. This is dope. Like, I wish more planes had this view, so that when you're sitting, you know, in your boring passenger seat, you could actually see outside. Now, I like the window seat, right? But like, sometimes you want to see what's on the other side of the plane, or you want to see the plane. That's like somebody's heart. It does. We do need a lot of business jets, and a Q400, and a 767. Yeah, we have a lot more aircraft we need. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It sounds like somebody's flushing the toilet every time I press this button combination. We'll try one more time. I don't think it's saving. That's the thing. Alright, we'll try a different button. I don't have a soundboard, I promise. Why is it when I press these key commands, I'm hearing things happen? Alright, I'm gonna click off this view, and hopefully it's saved. If it's not saved, I'll save it again later. It didn't save. Nope. God. So something is blocking. Whatever that key command is doing is blocking. And I think it might be Pack X. That's the only thing it could be that makes a hand clap sound. It's gotta be Pack X. I'll go back and save it again later. I don't think this is the stream deck either. Alright, you were asking me something. Speed. Speed is Mach 0.76. We can go faster than that. I don't know why we're going that slow. How do I change that? How do I go faster? I want speed. Should I raise the cost index and I click here? No. I've never tried changing the speed before. I know it will be here in the perf. We're at 7.7. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. Like, I'm chill. Like, we can hang out. There's another streamer having that issue. He had to stop streaming on TikTok. Wait, what issue was he having that make him stop streaming on TikTok? Because this is not crucial enough to stop streaming on TikTok. By the way, if you didn't know, we are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch right now. Thank everybody for hanging out with us. Hey, C6000, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are cruising, chat. We are cruising. First live stream for me. Not my first flight. I've done a couple flights already while preparing for today and testing. But first time getting to do a live stream with you guys. I'm glad that I could do it. Again, for all those who were hoping and wishing for me to do DCS today, I do want to apologize for those. We do normally do DCS on Fridays, but I thought, you know what, this is a special occasion, and you guys know I don't skip my DCS Fridays for anything, but this is a freaking A380. What's up, Sam? I think it's what that says. For the sub, welcome to the Blue Arrow.
Radar services terminated.
Royal family, the blue team, my friend. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's turn that down. You're doing good. You just finished upgrading your PC a few weeks ago. It's working, everything? Cool. Bro, it is like, in today's day, man, it is such a game changer. It's life-changing getting a new PC. Am I right, chat? It is seriously life-changing getting a new computer. It's crazy. Especially if you're upgrading, you know what I mean? Because for one, you gotta go and you gotta re-download everything you had before. But if you've upgraded, your experience doing literally anything is completely different. Like when I came from my old PC was a 1080 Ti with whatever else it had. I don't remember what else it had. It was a 1080 Ti, and it lasted me a long time. It really did. It was good. Like, it ran Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 pretty solid on high-end settings. But I got my 4090 with everything else. Game changer. Game changer. We're flying from Toulouse, France to Paris, France. This is a ferry flight, delivery flight for Air France. Give the outside view some love. Yeah, these wings are massive, bro. How many of you guys in chat have seen or flown on an A380 in real life? I have never flown on an A380 in real life, but I have seen one. I've seen a few. I've seen them a few times. They are much bigger in person. Much bigger in person. I remember the first time I saw an A380, I think was in Newark. It was just sitting at the gate on the other side of the airport. And I was like, holy crap. Yeah, these things are a freak of nature, man. Like, the fact that this massive thing can fly. It's like when you see those really big boats. You're like, how does that thing float? In the same way, look at A380, like, how does that thing fly? The engineering behind this is what makes the A380 so special. Alright, I wanted to show you guys this earlier, but then ATC interrupted us. I'll show you now. We'll get the sound of the sim turned down a little bit. Oh, we're cruising. This will be, again, a short flight. We'll be descending in like 30 minutes. So, not long at all. But what I want to show you guys, and you can see this for yourself on any Vatsim tracker thing. But I'm using Vatsim. Not that, sorry. No. Volanta. That's what it's called. It's going to pop up. Let's see. Wait. Where's my button? What does this do? Oh, there it is. Okay, on your screen, if you're watching on Twitch and YouTube, you can see this is the Volanta map. If you want to add me as a friend, you can. My name is just BLU. But, yeah. So, you can see here we have 27 minutes remaining in our flight. We're squawking 7,000? Why are we squawking 7,000? That's not right. Anyways, where the heck are we? We're down here. And, no ATC along. It's like all the ATC in the world all is online except for in my area. Either way, we're flying to Paris. We'll be on our own for this flight. But look at freaking Dubai. Bro, look at this. What's the wait? Anybody in chat flying in or out of Dubai? What's the wait time look like out of there? It's got to be like an hour to get out of there. Gotta be. But it's no surprise. I was looking at A380 routes last night, trying to find out what I was going to do today. And Emirates has the largest amount of A380s and the largest amount of routes. So it makes sense that everybody is flying in and out of Dubai. There's so many options, right? There's even some short flights you can do as well. But look at this map. This is crazy. And then we hop over to... where's everybody flying? I think they're just doing long hauls. What this looks like. We got, is this Munich, I think? Yeah, this is Munich. Crazy busy as well. Actually, this is Frankfurt. Sorry, no, this is Frankfurt. Where's Munich at? My geography is off. Where the heck is Munich? There's Vienna, Berlin. Oh, here it is. Wait, is that Munich? Is this Munich? No, that's not Munich. That's Monster, Germany. I don't know where heck Munich is, but either way, it's busy in Germany. No surprise. They got their Lufthansa A380. London over here is packed. No surprise. People doing overnights. Because right now, it's, you know, the sun's it's set. It's Friday night in Europe, so people are off work. They're flying their short hauls. They're starting their long hauls. And then we got a long U.S. freight train of A380s flying across the pond from Europe, most likely to JFK. Let's see, where's he going? To Philadelphia, Frankfurt to Toronto. Like, this looks like cross the pond. We got JFK, Washington, Dulles. So it's actually a mixture of destination. I thought they were all gonna be flying to JFK. This guy's doing London to Miami. So if you guys are looking for some ideas, there you go. Frankfurt to JFK or Miami, Paris JFK, that's a popular one. Dubai JFK. How long has this dude been up here? How long has he been flying? He's 1 hour 21 remaining. Does it show how long he's been flying? Can I see that information? I don't know if I can see that information. That's a long flight. Dubai JFK. Sheesh. Yeah, I can't see how long he's been flying. But I just know it's far. Tom, so you're flying Sydney to Johannesburg. That's not that bad. That's pretty long. That's what I want to say I might have done that flight before. No, I haven't. I think I almost did for my pilot career when I was flying for Qantas. That was an option, but I think I skipped out on it because it's like all water. But everything flying out of Sydney is all water. And then we got LA and people doing cross the pond on the Pacific side, flying out of Japan. ANA ops from Tokyo. So yeah, it's just, I love this. I love seeing this. The whole community is showing up and flying an aircraft they're passionate about and excited about. And one thing I've learned in the past few months since like Microsoft 2024's new information and the iFly 737 MAX that came out, the 777 that released, like when the community's excited about something, they show up. They really do. All right, whoa. Oh, I think it's because of TCAS. The aircraft is descending. It's actually automatically descending because it detects traffic ahead. We're gonna overtake him. RCLM, you flew Dubai to IAD. It was 14 hours and 38 minutes with a United 777-3-200. Wow. What's up, my friend from Colombia? Welcome to the stream. Can I fly Maldives airline? Not today, but we can consider that in the future. The default game ATC does not work for you. I don't use a default ATC. There's a tiny little citation up ahead. It is. That's literally what it is. It's cross the pond, but with like no ATC or less ATC, much less ATC. And you guys were saying about the contrails, or maybe that's something that Fly-by-Wire has kind of developed, is so that contrails only show up when they should, because I have 0 contrails. I know in real life contrails are very dependent on the weather and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's just like they didn't press the contrail button or if it's actually like weather specific. But either way, I ain't got no contrails. I think you see mine because you're probably using SimFX. And for AI, I don't think it matters if there is what the weather is. It just shows it all the time. Will I upgrade to the 5000 series card? No, I won't. There's no reason to. No reason to. I have a 4000 series card. It's good. The reason I bought the 4090 was to try to future my proof as far as I could. I don't want to buy another graphics card for another 4 or 5 years, to be honest with you. I really don't. Unless I'm buying one for a second computer, I'm not buying another graphics card. So, I want to ask this. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. For those who are watching, whether you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, where are you flying? You guys have been already kind of shouting out some of your flights, but where are you flying? Who has already done the longest A380 flight? I've heard, I think Cass is doing a 13. Is it a 13-hour flight you're doing right now, Cass? Who's done the longest A380 flight? Not 777. I know some of you guys have done some long 777 flights when PNDG released their 777. You did not do it at 15. Oh, he's doing 15. So Cass is on a 15. You're doing, was it Singapore? I think you said Singapore to LA. Is that right? ARC 0232 is doing Heathrow to Dubai. How long is that? That's only like, what, 8, 9 hours? Maybe 6, 7? It might even be 16. Jesus. Kyle is doing Johannesburg to Sydney with Qantas. How long is that, Kyle? Money, you've flown JFK to China. That's pretty long, too. $11 hours, London to Cape Town. HD, my ETA is about 30 minutes or less. We'll be descending in like 10. Look at that. We're like following each other. Air Stud, I am not on Microsoft multiplayer. No, sorry. I'm only on Vatsim. She's shining in the sun. Oh yes, cabin tour. I'll let you guys jump in the chat. Let me know where your what your longest long haul flight is in the A380, and if I know it's early, so maybe you could also announce or mention what your longest long haul is. Period in Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plan or whatever flight sim you're flying. All right, let's take a quick break and we'll walk back to the cabin for those who want to see it. And it is, in my opinion, and this is the view I know that the fly-by-wire guys like to look at right here, this view right here. I know you guys worked really hard on this view. In my opinion, fly-by-wire A380, as of today, as of yesterday actually, has the nicest cabin ever made in all of Flight Sim. I mean that, I stand by that, and I truly believe that. I think when it comes to 3D modeling, texturing, all of that, the nicest cabin. And it's not just because it's an A380 cabin. Like, if you could compare this to the iFlight cabin, all the PMDG cabins, the Captain Sim cabins, all of them. The nicest cabin in all of Flight Sim, on all sims. Changed my mind. Yeah. Great job by the whole team. Great job. Repsol. Shout out to Repsol. Anyways, take a walk around here. And we'll start with we'll leave the best for last. And we'll start with where the less rich people sit. Now, from what I understand too, is that I think a lot of this can be customized in liveries. Sadly, this livery doesn't feature it, but there are some liveries that come out on Flight Sim TO already that also include custom cabins. I've been kind of wanting to see what that looks like. So, very nice. The seats actually look comfortable, honestly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get real close, Repsol. I'm gonna get real close. Thompson, your longest flight was 18 hours. I think I had. What was my longest flight? I'm trying to remember. I did a live stream. It was probably in or out of Sydney. So this area right here is work in progress. But yeah, shout out to Repsol and Mike. Repsol does the he's a fly-by-wire guy who does the modeling, and Mike is the guy who does the texturing. So if you don't like anything you see, blame them. Blame them. Back to the next cabin. Every seat is modeled. Pretty clever the way they were able to model every seat, but also alternate the colors. But it doesn't actually hurt performance any worse than it already does. Now I can tell that I think the overhead. I don't think the overhead is done. It might be done, but I don't know that it's done. It looks kind of like it might possibly be. I don't know. I've never been in A380, so I'm not sure if it's any fancy color, but it might not be textured yet. Can't tell. And the next one, got an open seat here by the exit door. Let's see what the angle looks like from right here. Notice that the windows are like this, like double. Well, they're always double paned, but what is it? What is it? What? Oh, okay. It's tinted. That's what it was. The windows are tinted. Yeah. So it has. Oh, it froze again. He's on
Gate
press.
16 Super, you're leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved. Safe flight.
So we have like this massive window here, and inside this you have another window right here on the smaller side. People have, wait, what? Very nice. Yeah, so the next step is for GSX to update and add passengers in here. Now, I have a feeling that might be even more performance heavy, but I would love to see the whole cabin full of people. That would be freaking sick. Your longest flight, Aviator 268, was DFW to Hong Kong, 18 hours. I need to look up what my longest flight was. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs. Through the curtain. Now, a lot of this is work in progress. So this is not done. This whole section right here is not done, which again is why it's called Alpha. But you can see there's gonna be like a bit of a bar right here when they're done with it. And then here is a really nice seats right here. Was it 460 something? Passengers can fit in here. Yes, Ally, I am in a flight. I'll be descending very soon, so I can't stay back here for too long. Might actually miss our top of descent. But yeah, nice. Again, I know it's not done. There's some areas like that over there that are not done, like that door hasn't been modeled, but I think that honestly, we're gonna see progress pretty quickly with the A380. I think that the hype of the A380 release is going to really inspire and excite all of the developers who have taken part and have been working on the 380 for the last 4 years. And I think they're gonna get their head down and start pushing up some updates. No, I'm not in showcase mode. I'm just in regular pilot mode. Look at this. Look at this, man. I hope I get to fly an A380 one day. I do. This is so nice. But I want this seat right here. This is the seat I want. This is the seat I want right here. Watch some movies, get some dinner. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could fly with Sam Chewy. Got my window view. Right there. Yeah, that's what I want. What seat number is this? If I ever book a A380 flight, I want to know what seat number this is. I don't think they put seat numbers in here. Well, you know, COVID kind of did kill off the A380 initially, but if you notice, a lot of operators have been kind of going back to it again. It's potentially could see a comeback. Potentially, because a lot of people are flying again. I mean, I think the A350 is still probably a better price, like for airlines, but and efficiency and all that. But the A380 exists, right? There's aircraft that exist. There's mechanics who know how to service it, and I think as long as that's happening, I think we're gonna see some airlines that fly A380s. All right, back downstairs, and that was a full cabin walk around. Again, this is still my favorite angle right here. This angle looks sick. All right, back up to the front, up the stairs, and I'm pretty sure we have missed our top of descent, but it's okay. I think it was worth it. At that door. Where's the door? Where's the door button? There it is. All right. Yep, we missed it. It's okay. Let's hit the button right now. Hopefully we're not too far off. All right, beginning our descent now. What time does Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 come out on Steam? I don't know exactly what time. I just know that it's on the 19th, which is now, what, 18 days away? flight plan. We'll turn on constraints. Nope, not that one. This one. Here we go. Alright, so the airport's... Oh, crap. Oh, no. I don't think I put my arrival. No, I did. I could have swore I did. It's not in here. Oh, man. Oh, no. Yeah, I did. I know I did. I had to. Hold on a second. Let me take a look. Hey, we're in the Kepler something. Alright. Yeah, we're supposed to be at 28,000 feet, like right now. So it's Kepler to Luman, which is right. And then Benar. It's definitely missing a lot of waypoints. Let's see if we can re-put it in again. Destination. Yeah, that's right there. Is it 9 Whiskey? Is that the one I want? Yeah, 9 Whiskey. So it's in there. Why? Why do I feel like I'm missing some waypoints? Yeah, that's the thing. It's not. If you compare the A380 to the 350 787, it's less efficient. Oh, that's why I was zoomed out. So I think we're okay. I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna be all right. Only issue I have right now is this manual after Subox, which I need to get rid of. And I don't think I don't think that's even the right thing. I'm trying to check. Subox. Where does that even come from? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna delete it. But yeah, let's just delete it. Manual, delete. And we'll click here and delete that too. I can't. Okay. Approach. Oh, maybe that's why. Via. What's my via? I'm looking at my charts on my other screen. It's just faster for me to look there than it is to look at this. Yeah, Subox is on there. Trying to decode this chart. There's a lot of text on here that I don't care about. I know it's one of these. I selected one of those. How does my sim run in general? On this card, on the 4090, it runs good. I don't have any issues. The issues that I have are not sim related. Go here. Let's go to 2, approach. And it's gonna be 09, right? No, 08 left is what we're expecting. I believe it was this one. Yeah, that's it. We'll pin it. Zoom out. Why this isn't? Is this right? What the heck is this? Oh, that's interesting. So there's like an extra chart. There's an extra chart for the approach. There's like 2 approach charts. That's weird. We out here in France and they do things differently. I see. What about the RTX 3090? That's a good card. It'll run Microsoft Flight Sim pretty comfortably. You don't need a 40 series card to run Microsoft Flight Sim. Right? Yeah. I mean, I put it on here for you guys. Like, if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't even be looking at this, to be honest. Like, my charts are over here on my second monitor. This is the easiest way for me to look at them. I have the charts app open. I can show you that too. But it's just, it is nice to have it in EFB. It is nice. I wouldn't trade that, but it's just easier for me to look over to my left and have my charts and watch them there than to change the camera view over to look at it on my EFB. You know what I mean? So, but we're about to have us a nice little sunset landing here in Paris, and it looks like we're a little high. We're supposed to be at 19K, and I don't think, yeah, that just changed. That's not right, and that's why. All right, we're above the glide right now. Yeah, so you see now it's descending a bit faster because we're above where we're supposed to be. The altitude restriction at like this point right now is actually 19,000 feet, and we're at 23. So we're 4,000 feet above where we're supposed to be. What we could do, we could test out the hold, maybe fly into a hold somewhere if need be. I'll stay on track now until we get to Banox. If we get to Banox and we're not at 14,000, then we'll enter into a hold at Banox. Anyways, I gotta figure this out though. So I believe it's the Band 7 Echo. Yeah, let's look on that. Yeah, that's it. No transition. That's good. I said insert that, insert that. All right, so I think I finally fixed the end of my flight plan. Not quite. It's still the same thing. So it's basically trying to vector us here until we get there. It also has 9 left on here. We're supposed to be doing 8 left. Where did it get 9 left from? That might be the reason why I have an issue, is because I put the wrong runway in here. Let's put runway 8 left. Usually these can, oh, it's gonna delete everything. Okay, whatever, that's fine. 8 left. 8 left. Oh, you know why? I gotta put it into heading mode. Oh no, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Bro, how did I find a way to break this plane? How? This is my 3rd flight with it. Every other flight has gone great. And somehow I found a way to break the autopilot. Alright, we'll put it on heading mode, and now we'll go down to the FMS after it finishes freezing. Yeah, we're high. There we go. 8 left. ILS 8 left. Runway 8 left. Oh. Star is the same one we were doing, which was the Kipper or something. In the K's. 9 Whiskey. Via 7 Echo. Alright, good. Insert that. Insert that. Alright, now we need to go direct to... Let's go direct to... I guess it's Banox.
Every day.
Hello at Blue Games, what's up?
What
Will
up?
you be using this aircraft in pilot life? Smiley face.
Ooh, great question. Great question. Will I be using this aircraft in my pilot's life career? The answer is honestly probably not. I did think about it though. I really did think about it. I was like, man, I want to fly this plane. Like, I want more reasons to fly this plane, and a pilot's life would be the perfect reason to fly it. If I go and fly for an airline that has A380s, like I could go back to Qantas and fly their A380 routes, or I could go fly for Emirates or whoever, right? British Airways. But the issue is, and this is the issue I found out since flying for United, is that long hauls are cool. I do like doing long hauls from time to time, but I have to be in the mood for them. And lately, I have not been in the mood for a long haul. Let's get some speed brakes out. And for that reason, I've actually progressed through United much slower than I would like to because I have a long haul coming up and I haven't flown it. I'm like, I'll do it later. It's like, if I'm just doing a 1 hour, 2 hour flight, okay, we can knock it out in the Airbus and the 737. But when those 777 long hauls come up, it's like, all right, well, I got to prepare myself mentally for it. You know what I mean? So for that, the point is like, I'm probably not, because if I go fly for Emirates or somebody like that, like all my flights are going to be 14 hours long, right? And that's a bit too much. It would kind of be a bit overkill. What is Pilot's Life? Oh, you don't know? Pilot's Life is another app that I use. It's basically a pilot's career mode application. And it starts off as you are a pilot for hire with no hours, no reputation, and you have to get hired by like Ryanair. That's what happened with me. I got hired by Ryanair. I got like, I don't know, a bunch of hours flying for Ryanair. I then progressed up to, who did I fly for after that? Aeromexico. Yeah, so after that, I got hired by Aeromexico. I flew the 737 for Aeromexico until I earned enough reputation to get upgraded to the 787. I started flying the 787. I then moved to Qantas, where I flew the 787 and 73 and A320 for Qantas, and now I've been promoted or moved over to United, where I fly the 320, 73, 78, and 777. That's where I am right now. I've done a whole series on it, like on part 14. So if you want to go back and watch that series, is definitely a lot of fun to do that. But that's what they're asking about. Am I going to incorporate this plane into that series? Right now, I don't think I will. Kind of preparing for Microsoft 2024 to come out. So you'll probably see more of those videos reappear when 2024 releases, because right now is like, I'm kind of like in between sims. All right, how are we doing on altitude? We're at a decent altitude. Subox is coming up. After that, we're gonna go direct to the first approach fixes down at 5,000 feet. I guess we can go ahead and do that right now. Let's go direct to here. Press precision and insert. All right, we're gonna hop back on Vatsim too, because there might be a bit of traffic here, and make sure we call on the Unicom who we are, where we are, and all that good stuff. So let's get off of say intentions here. We'll get the music turned down and get prepared to land, guys. We're almost there. All right, we'll kill that. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. All right, here goes 10,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
That's exactly what I meant. Like, the long hauls are fun. I do like long hauls sometimes. But when you do too many of them, you start to get burnt out. Alright, land lights on, wing lights on.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Alright, we didn't put our destination data in, so let's go ahead and do that. That'll be on the perf page. Approach. Alright guys, winds in Paris today. Hold on, let's get the radio swapped over. 122.8. Why didn't I do that? There we go. 122.80. 0 and switch. Oh shoot. That's not what I want to do. 122.800. There we go. Alright, and we're over there with them.
Paris traffic white citation 405 Gulf Hotel descending via the Kepler for I left, 8 left for Paris.
Alright, we're coming into Paris. We're doing 8 left. We're at 8,000 feet right now. We're on a right, like, base, like angled base, like intercept base right now. And the weather in Paris, as I was about to explain, is... Ooh, IFR. IFR. Winds are 030 at 4 knots. There's wind. The clouds are 6,000, scattered at 400. Broken at 500. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Temperature is 102.09. QNH is 1026. .1026. It froze. Broken at 500, bro. Scattered at 4. We ain't gonna see nothing. I'll take the shades off. In fact, I'm doing it right now. What's up, Kai Gaming? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Simulator Man, what up? You love to walk around the airport and see inside with passenger announcements inside the airport. That's gonna be sick, man. I'm hoping for that too. I know somebody's gonna do it. All right, 23 miles out. About to turn on our final. And I just read all that and didn't put it into our FMC. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, winds are variable between 350 and 110. That's helpful. It's very helpful. No, it's not. Oh, it's 030 at 4. There we go. Outside temperature is 10. And QNH 1026. Minimums for us $538. All right, there we go. Are we missing anything? I think that's everything. We'll clear that message. And back over. Actually, we'll leave that screen. That's up already. We'll go to the flight plan. Alright, good to go. Alright, guys. Let's strap up. Let's lock in.
Taxiing to send Alpha 3.
Paris Charles de Gaulle traffic. Air France A3 A1. Air France 116 heavy. Super. 16-mile final ILS 8 left. Paris. Screw that up. Alright. Looking good. Descending for 5. Let's go ahead and arm our approach.
Approaching due north for ILS 09 right. On flight level 105, descending level base.
Alright, so we do have traffic landing on 9 and 8. Now, one thing that's really kind of fun to have to think about in the A380 is that there's also A380 specific ground charts. So we got to grab those and pin them. It's going to be towards the bottom. Here's A380 restrictions for 8 left. So grab that one. And then we also want the regular ground chart for 8 left. And the whole one. Hopefully it'll pin them all. We'll just hold on to this one. Again, I don't know how to set up that brake to vacate thing, so we're not gonna worry about it. But 8 left. This is our runway. We got plenty of runway, chat.
Charles de Gaulle traffic, white.
You're gonna try to make
405 Gulf Hotels. We're gonna be joining the ILS,
either Whiskey 4 or Whiskey 5
or
Whiskey 6. We'll see which one we end up on. But all those are good for A380s. We can't land on 8. We can land on 8 right, but we can't exit on the brown ones. All the ones that are in brown are ones that we cannot use as an A380. So we'll keep that in mind. We're taxiing to the north side, the north terminal. So we got to go through that. Let's pay attention. We're at 3,000 feet on 9-mile final. We'll get our first notch of flaps, and into the soup we go. Alright, we're expecting to not see anything, guys, until, like, touchdown. Alright, flaps. Alright, we're going to do auto brake low.
2,500.
That speed should hopefully keep coming back. Another notch of flaps will arm our spoilers. We are on a 7-mile final for runway 08 left. Let's call it in. Paris Charles de Gaulle, Air France 116 Super, 6 mile final, 08 left. Oh, look at the night lighting. Oh, we need to replay. Almost forgot. Woo. And save. Alright, we're recording the replay. Using flight control replay. Speed is pretty fast. Oh, hold on. Gears coming down a little late. Might have to go around. We're a little fast right now. Alright, gears coming down. Speed's coming back finally. We're still a bit fast. Alright, final notch of flaps. There's our runway. Flight tendencies for landing. Alright, man, she slows down good. Which is surprising for such a big jet. Alright, I got a good viz. My controls. Alright, guys. Drop in your landing predictions. Yeah, that's the thing I like about it. It's like, you can definitely feel that it's heavy, but like it still kind of flies like an A320. Like it doesn't take much movement in the joystick to do what you want and need to do.
400.
It really doesn't. So you gotta, it's kind of sensitive, like you can't over control
100
it.
above.
Alright, a little low.
Minimum.
Winds are not too bad. It also feels like you're landing in slow motion. Right.
50. 40. 30.
Charles de Gaulle traffic,
20.
white citation
Retard.
405,
10.
Gulf Hotel, 5
5.
mile final, runway 8 left for Charles de Gaulle.
Did we bounce? No, I think we're down. We're down. And reverse is coming out on engine 2 and 3. There's 80 knots. And it looks like we are going to make that very first taxiway. Step
Auto
on the
brake
brakes.
off.
And auto brake coming off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paris as we bring this new A380
Ladies
into
and gentlemen,
service.
welcome to Paris. The local time is 5:44 p.m. and it's currently about 10 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices.
Look at those
Please remain
massive
seated until the aircraft has come to a
speed
complete
brakes.
stop
Yeah.
and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. Thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you again.
You know, I'm be honest with you
We
guys.
apologize for the delay. Please coordinate with
What
airline
delay?
staff as necessary.
Charles de
regarding
Gaulle
next
traffic,
flight
white
route.
citation, November 405, Gulf
I'll be
Hotel,
honest with you
short
guys.
final, 3 mile final, for
I
runway 8 left
initially
for Charles de Gaulle.
wasn't really that excited about an A380. I know. You guys are gonna hate me for saying that, but I'm just being honest. You know, I initially was not that excited about the A380 because it's in real life. It's just never been a plane that I've been that interested in. You know, but now being able to get a greater appreciation for it, you know, sitting in the cockpit of it and, you know, virtually in the sim, seeing it, learning about the details, like now I really like it.
All aboard!
I never thought I would say that, but I really like the A380. All right, we're gonna hold here. We're clear of the runway. We'll find out where we're taxiing. We'll taxi to the gate. Again, we have specific routes that the A380 takes because a lot of taxiways are not built for aircraft as large as an A380, so we have to be on the larger ones. So we want to go to the north side of the field. I don't even know where are we? What's that say? I guess that's TK or something. Also, Joshua, if you want to download the Fly-by-Wire A380, you can get it from the Fly-by-Wire installer, which you can get from flybywiresim.com or something like that. All right, we're on TK3. Yeah, we're on TK3. Look at the night lag on this thing. Nice. All right, TK3. Where the heck is that? Oops. So Tango's here. I think we're right here. Yeah, we're right here. Which we can use all this. We'll take Echo to the north side of the airport. That's what we'll do. It'll be a right turn and then a left turn. Just yeah, there we go. Am I gonna watch sprint quality starting in 8 minutes? Yes. I'll watch the recording though. I won't make it in time. I still gotta watch practice 1. I'm the weird one when for F1. I never watch F1 live because it's never. For most of the year, it's not in my time zone. So I just watch the recordings.
Final
yeah, this is Echo right here. This is Romeo.
Charlie got traffic, white citation 405, go full tilt, clear runway 8 left at Whiskey 5, taxi to the north.
This is freaking Romeo. Oh, I know where we are. So we're over. Oh, I see where we are now. Okay, we gotta go more this way. We go way down there and then basically taxi around the whole airport. Yeah, bro, Ferrari is on fire. But yeah, usually I just kind of watch the F1 races in my own time when I get a chance to watch them because they're not normally my time zone. So that's why I don't talk about it that much in streams because I don't want you guys to spoil the races for me because I don't watch them until sometimes a whole day late. So what I'll do after the stream is, because I still have work to do. I would have done a long haul today, but I have a lot of work I need to do. So, couldn't do that. But while I'm working, I'll be watching some F1 practice 1, then I'll watch sprint qualifying, and then I'll watch a race later this weekend in Brazil. It's been some really good races lately. All right, this is Gulf. Bro, where the heck is Echo? This has got to be Echo. This is Echo. Yep, this is Echo. Alright, let's get the AP one. And the land lights off. Yeah, but yeah, as I was saying before, I really enjoy this plane a lot more than I thought I would. I'm able to now look past the funky exterior look, like the weird shape of the A380. I think I'm able to look past that now and finally see what everybody loves so much about this aircraft. Yeah, we got to go all the way around. So we're gonna go. I needed this a second ago. This is so helpful. Yeah, so we'll take Echo to Quebec, and it's gonna take us to the north side of the airport, and that's where we're gonna park. This flight is actually, who in chat wants to take this plane from France to somewhere else? Like maybe like a Paris to JFK or Paris to Boston. Let's see, you can go Paris to Dubai, Air France. Because we're basically going to take this aircraft into service, and then whoever takes it next is going to be taking it on its actual first flight. It looks like you're escorting me, Element? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, you're good. I'm surprised you're not flying this. Honestly. Alright, AP starting up. Those are our taxi lights. Good viz on the taxi lights. Full of A380s here. Another Air France right there. Paris to BHX. Where's that? Where's BHX? Look how little you are. Bro, oh snap. My tires are larger than your Cessna Citation. Turn. Oh yeah, your yoke setup. Yep, I understand that. By the way, for all my DCS folks, I do have some plans that I want to do. For one, I want to revisit Cola again. I'm going to try to connect with Dre and run the Cola mission again. They've updated the Cola map. But the other thing I want to do is I want to learn to fly the Vigan. I know it sounds weird, but I have some new hardware that's Vigan specific, and I want to fly that. And then after that, I want to fly the F4. Yes, that is coming. So, looking forward to it. Got some exciting kind of times coming for me in DCS. Don't forget to turn off the strobes. We did forget to turn off the strobes. Thank you very much. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to fly something that's not US in DCS. So that's what you're gonna get, the Vigan. Yep. Oh, maybe TOMAHAWK after that. Yeah, I mean, since we're going that route, right? Look at the Qatar A380s over there. I want to fly the Qatar A380. I just couldn't find a good route to fly it. But I definitely want to fly Qatar. Yeah, there's so many good ones. Singapore Airlines, Qatar Airlines, Emirates. There's already like 10 different Emirates liveries. Oh wait, you know we forgot we need to use a taxi cam. Did I do it? I think I should do it. I think I should do it.
Musketeer 540, runway 09 right, vacated.
I just gotta move the camera all the way back there again.
South World traffic, work 3564, taxi to runway 09 right.
It's like so slow. Have you guys watched those plane spotting streams where you see an A380 and it looks like it's moving so slow? You know, now we know why. Taxiing this thing is not easy. Like, you gotta do like 10 knots ground speed to actually do anything. Did I go the right way? Oh no, we should have went the other way. Oh crap, we should have stayed on Echo. We should have turned left when we exit the runway and took Romeo or Tango all the way down to Foxtrot. That's what we should have done. But this is what we're trying to get. We're trying to get over here to this circle terminal. We're taking the long freaking way. Taking the long way. It's okay. I like watching this thing taxi. I love watching the engines kind of wobble in the wing flex. All right, we're gonna see if we get us a taxi cam. Gonna take a second.
Work 3564, super, continue taxi via Bravo.
But yeah, super happy, excited to have the A380 in the sim, and I'm also happy that it's actually good. I'm really happy that it's actually good. And if the fly-by-wire freeware A380 is this good, like, what do we expect now from I&I Builds? Because we know I&I Builds is also making an A380, and that one's going to be payware. What do we think? What do we expect the I&I Builds one to be? And is it going to be worth it anymore? Like, are we still going to want to buy another A380 if fly-by-wire is basically doing everything we want? And I think this is a similar scenario to when the Phoenix A320 first released. We were all like, man, is it worth it buying, you know what I mean, the Phoenix 320 when we already have the fly-by-wire A320 Neo, which was already really good? Yeah, I mean, so I think it's gonna be another question we'll be asking ourselves.
Musketeer 540, taxiing via Bravo.
All right, I'm gonna try to save this.
Stand Whiskey 04.
Nope, didn't work. All right, we'll just leave the camera here till we get to where we're going. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, we're streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok right now. Yes, sir. No, this is cool though. This is dope. Now, I seriously think. Did you guys watch the Microsoft 2024 developer live stream last week, where they showed off the C-17 and the Draco and a few other really nice planes. Well, this is what I picked up, because in a couple of the we're getting overtaken by another A380. Guess we're going too slow. In that live stream, they showed a couple planes that had cameras inside. Y'all remember that? You remember that? First, they had that really weird, like, observatory-looking plane with a camera in the front. They also had a bush plane with a camera in the front somehow, with an additional view. You saw that, Tom Su? Yeah. So I was like, oh. The first thing that came to my mind was, first of all, why would you put this in the bush plane? My second thought was like, you could put this in an airliner. You could put this in the 777 with or the A330 or the A380, A350 that have the cameras. And I was like, all right, well, if they can do this with a bush plane, I don't see why they couldn't find a way to incorporate the taxi camera in one of the larger airliners. So it probably going to be a while till we see that in any planes, any airliners. But the fact that it's possible in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, it's pretty exciting. Oh, we're going over. Oh, a bridge that has collision. You missed your connection? I'm sorry. Yeah, this flight is delayed. But hey, we're in France. You want to see ash clouds? That sounds cool too. Yeah, I want to see that too, man. All right, that other Air France is moving, bro. Either that or we're just going really slow. I might be going a little. It's my first day. I don't fly this plane every day. That's cool. All right, we're gonna apex this turn right here. There we go. Like a true race car driver. All right, we'll speed up. This is sick. I like the taxi cam. I'm gonna keep this camera for next time. If I can get the save, I gotta find out what program is blocking me from saving my camera views. I think it might be TikTok. I can't think of anything else I have running right now that is using those keybinds. So I think it might be TikTok.
South to go traffic, 13534 super, and takeoff runway 09 right.
I think it's the guy that passed me. Like, he's taxiing at like 30 knots, maybe 45. Alright, so that is our terminal right there. I actually, when I was in France last, when I was in Paris, this is the terminal I came out of. I think I flew on a 777 that time. From Paris to... Where do we fly to? Might have been JFK. I can't remember what the exact route was. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. I'm hurrying. And then watch the replay, and which was a while ago, but it's okay, I saved it. This terminal is weird to me. How do I park here? I think we park like sideways. This thing is huge. Up there's a spot right there. There's a line. Two lines here, actually. So I was looking at Google Maps, trying to find out how they park, and this is actually how. I'm not sure if A380s park here, but this is how some of the planes park. Just at this really weird, awkward angle in the alleyway. So. Is replay mode ready for Flight Sim 2024? They're gonna have a built-in one. All right, guys, we made it. I will not shut the engines off because I don't know how it's gonna react to the replay mode. So we'll leave them running, and we'll call this arrived. Guys, welcome to Paris, France. Hopefully enjoyed our inaugural ferry flight in the A380. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I save this on Volanta. Find out what our landing rating was, and we'll watch the replay. Our landing rate was 146. I will take that. I will take that any day. Yes, sir. Okay, better than I thought. I was a little worried that I might have smashed it It's kind of deceiving when you're landing in the A380 because you're sitting so high that you feel like it's weird. Like it's such a high plane. You know what I mean? Alright, let's disconnect from Vatsim. And alright, we're disconnected. Nice. And we'll go ahead and load our replay up and watch our landing. And see how we did from the exterior view. We can also change the time too if we want to. How did I get the screen like that with the airport? I mentioned it early in the stream, but basically, if you want to get this this view with the airport and stuff like that on it, you need to have a Navigraph account and link your Navigraph account via the EFB over here in your settings. Link it to that, and that'll give you this view. You also need to switch your dial right here down to the zoom, always to the left to get to zoom. And now when I hit that, I can actually zoom in and out of this screen. Oh, look, it even shows the terminal. That's cool. So, alright, replay time. Alright, we'll watch it from, like, real time first, and we'll probably change it back to daytime. And yeah, that camera view did not save. That's what I thought. Yeah, so I gotta turn something off. I'll save it for next stream. Don't worry. We'll definitely fly this again. We'll definitely fly this again. Alright, coming in for landing into Paris Charles de Gaulle in the A380 with Air France under the lights. Now, I think one thing I did notice too is that the reversers don't show up in the replay mode, which kind of sucks. I would like to see them activate, but they don't in replay. But trust me, they did activate. Yeah, I hope they change that too. I hope they change it to cabin lights turning off, because it is very distracting having those lights on when you're doing night flights. So, I like the cabin lighting. I think it looks great, but like, you know, when you're in flight, you kind of want to be able to have a way to dim them or completely turn them off. Imagine you're coming in off of a 12-hour long haul. And you're landing back in Paris at night. I'm getting the feeling already. Yeah, the engines are not wobbling either in the replay. A lot of the wing flex stuff is not really being captured by the replay app. And we're down again, no reversers, but look pretty good from this angle. Alright, so we're gonna do one exterior landing from the outside view, and I'm gonna change the time of day so we can just kind of enjoy this a little bit better. So rewind it back. And I'm gonna get my flyby cam set up. We plan to do DCS next Friday. Yeah, next Friday. But I got some learning to do. I gotta learn how to fly the Vegan, starting like today. Alright, let's do this side. Looks really good at night. Looks really good at night. Oh, that looks good, bro. Alright, let's rewind it back. Here she comes. Do I think there will be an early release or pre-order for the Aviator Edition? No, I don't. They definitely could have done that. They could definitely have probably made a bunch more money by telling us, hey, if you bought the Aviator Edition, you get like 3 days early access to Microsoft 2024. A lot of games do that, and they know it's like, it's a salesman tactic, right? To get you to buy what you normally wouldn't buy, but you want to get the early access, right? You're not really paying for the extra content, you're paying for the access. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure how that was a 26, I think I said, because that definitely looked a bit firm. Looked a bit firm. All right, like I said, we'll do it from the outside view, and I'm gonna change the time of day because it is very dark, and I'm sure it's even darker on stream than it is on my actual monitor. So we're rewinding back to like there. It is also foggy or hazy, so like it doesn't help at all. All right, let's rewind it back again. Much better. Much better. Could I rewind a replay back while in window view? You'll see loads of wing flex and engine wobble during the rewind. Oh, during the rewind. Okay. Nice. Man, look at those flaps, bro. When the flaps are full, whew, man, they're huge. This is a massive plane. It really is. All right, let's go back to the wing view, but in the daytime. Oh, yep, there is that wobble. There is a wobble. Yeah, I think like the replay stuff really comes down to flight control replay themselves updating. That's not really a fly-by-wire problem. The replay tool needs to update to capture those extra data points that it's not normally capturing in other planes. So, and I don't know that he will, because the guy who made the replay mode that I'm using right now is the one who's also developing the replay mode for Microsoft 2024. So, which we did not really get to. We got to test it a little bit in the alpha, but there it is. So it's a little exaggerated, a little unrealistic on replay mode. I like how the engines wobble independently, you know. Makes it look really believable. Alright, let's do from behind the wing. All aboard! With the massive flaps. Thank you so much, Omar, or Amir, for the sub. Welcome to the blue team, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're having an amazing day. And I hope you're enjoying the A380. What we need now is a SimFX immersion pack for the A380. Yeah. That'd be nice. Look at the flaps vibrating. Do you see that? The flaps got a little bit of vibration on it. I can dig it. Alright, one more time for the culture. We're gonna rewind it back and do a threshold cam. While we're doing that, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who showed up and hung out with us today. This has been fun. Huge shout out and congrats to the Fly-by-Wire team. Again, I've gotten the pleasure to kind of get to know a few of those guys with a couple interviews we've done for our podcast. So there's a lot more that we've talked about with them that are not on the podcast. So I just kind of got a really cool insight with them and got to know the guys. And again, they're very passionate. They love it. That's why it's free. And I'm just really proud of them. And proud to have a team like this in Flight Sim. Don't forget that the Fly-by-Wire team literally carried Microsoft Flight Sim in its early days. When Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 first came out, and we had a whole bunch of horrible airliners, it was the Fly-by-Wire A320neo that really saved airliner flying for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 for a couple years until we got anything worthwhile. So, and now to come out with the most, like, look at that. Oh, I am drooling over this right now. For them to come out with the A380 is amazing. So super happy that we have it. I'm happy for everybody in the community to get to fly it, and looking forward to flying it more. I do want to do a long haul. I don't know when. I'll do one. I did see the poll. I put a poll out there asking you guys if you would prefer me to do a long haul live stream or video. And sadly, for me, the live stream is winning. Even though I don't really want to do a 6-hour long live stream. But that's what you guys want. So eventually we might do it. But I don't know when I'll find time to do that. So we'll see. Sometime in the future, well, we may attempt it. But until then, you might see me pop up with a long haul video. Just want to warn you about that. But thank you, Element, for flying with me today, man. Thank you, RCLM. Thank you, Fizzy Apps. Thank you, Mamid. Thank you, Money. Thank you, Drayden1. Appreciate you so much. All you guys who's showing up and hanging out with us today. We'll be back live next week. That's sick. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, Jacob Smith. Ay, ay, ay. 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. We out of here. See ya. I gotta take a screenshot of that. That's just too sexy. The way the wings slope. One more time. One more time. For the people in France. Merci beaucoup. Hasta luego. Primera vez. All those words. See ya. I know, right? Now wait for the A350. One more time for the 5th time. You know we gotta do this 380 times, right? Gotta unlock the achievement. 380 A380 flights.